Story time. Whoops, that was a little too far. So, I have a story to tell you guys. How we got lost in Santorini. And it was freaky. Yeah, freaky. So this is how it happened. So we went to this really awesome Greek place. Obviously, because it's in Santorini, Greece. We had a great dinner. We were laughing, joking.
Ella!
Comes out in the back there.
Oh my goodness, George! That's disgusting. And then you passed it off to me. Wow.
We tried out this amazing port wine that was like the best wine I've ever tried. So this wine over here is from 2001.
2001.
12 years. That's crazy. Give it a try. What do you think?
I don't know. It's really good. It makes my mouth water.
Wow.
Oh. Wow.
You want to try it?
I'm scared now.
It's really good. It's definitely a very rich taste.
Wow.
It's addictive, guys. It's addictive.
That's good. It's actually really good. Now I see why the guy said it was so good.
Wow.
It's
Compared to the wines I've tried before, I haven't tried too many, but it's really, really good. It's very sweet.
We actually catch Colleen in her room with wine bottles under her bed all the time.
It is
Don't let her lie to you.
Oh, it's not Italy yet.
Wait till we get to Italy, right?
It's really good. I like it.
Yeah.
It's smooth,
Very smooth. Yeah, very, very smooth.
especially for a wine.
Yeah, it's not harsh like wine usually is. And it seems like it's red wine.
Yeah, but it's from white grapes.
And then we decided to go home. We got in the car and we decided to just use our GPS to get back home. So we plugged it in and we're driving. We're driving to wherever the GPS is taking us. Now, some roads in Greece, they may look kind of rural, but like they then take you out to like the main road. So we were going down this road that was kind of isolated, and so we were like, oh, it's probably gonna take us to the main road that's like over the hill. Well, guess what? There was no main road over the hill. There was like a bunch of ditches and cliffs, and it looks like there was like hang-offs or whatever they would be called. It was crazy and it was scary. So we started to get worried at that point. We were just like, something does not feel right.
Get the map. Are we still going the right way? Keep it zoomed in as far as it can zoom in.
It didn't look right. It didn't feel right. It was just overall not right. It was getting scarier. The road was getting narrower. We were like in the middle of nowhere, off the top of the cliff.
Look at the map. Are we still going?
We have to turn around, and at that point we can't turn around. There's a cliff here and a cliff here. So how are we supposed to handle that situation? Yeah, it was freaky. So we got to this one point where there was like a road going up and a road going down, and we were like, what should we take, right? Like most smart people would be like, we're going up. Well, we were like, no, we're gonna go down. So, yeah. Then something happened. By something, I mean something that may have been taken as a sign. All of a sudden, there's this rat that goes like right across the road in front of us. And we're all like, oh my goodness, like we freak out. And yeah, I was like, okay, like if there are only rats here, like you all know what's going on when there are rats in a place. Like it's nothing good. It must be like dead bodies or dead animals around. I don't know. Rats tend to hang around those places. So No offense to the people who have rats as their pets at home, don't get me wrong, but when you're driving in the middle of nowhere and there's rats running across the road, I mean, usually rats live in groups, they don't live alone. Anyways, my imagination at that point just goes wild because I'm a very visual person. I visualize things, so when I see stuff that's kind of freaky or scary, I think of probably the worst that could happen instead of the best. So we freaked out, and then we keep on going. That's just something I don't understand is we keep on going. So we're going and going, and I was like, okay guys, can we like turn around somewhere? At that point, you know, there's like something over here on this side and like something over there. So we couldn't really turn around, but then we get to a point where we can. There's a huge ditch on the right side, and we are like, okay, let's turn around here and be very careful backing up and turning back so we don't fall off, you know? And so me and my sister, we get out of the car and we're telling George where to go. The car is a 2-door for like 4 passengers or 5 if you can fit them. And it's like this small car with like these small wheels. The gravel starts to fall down the cliff or the ditch, whatever it was. And me and my sister are like, okay, let's do this quick, because we did not want to be out of the car for long. Who knows what is going on out there? So we direct George where to back up. He's backing up, the car starts to slide, wheels start to freak. But then he gives it more gas and he just gets out and stops and waits for us to run and get in the car. And at that point, me and my sister, we are running. We are like running, no joke. Like there is a ghost coming after us, or a huge group of dogs, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But we're running. So we run, we get in the car, and we're like, okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, but that's not it. That's not the end of the story. Then something happens. Something very crazy and creepy happens. Yeah. I'm just kidding. No, we didn't see no ghost girl with a bloody knife or a fake doll or whatever you want to call it. We actually got to get out of there safe and sound. We just took the same route, and good thing there were not many turns, so we were able to get back out. But the GPS, she took us to some place in Santorini that was creepy. I just gotta say, creepy. If you're in Santorini, Greece, or anywhere, and it looks like you're driving into a sketchy place, turn around and get out of there, because it could get pretty creepy and crazy. At some point, if we kept on going forward, I am like almost 100% sure we could have just like fallen off a cliff, because it looked like the road was getting like more narrower. The gravel was beginning to be super loose, and so it was just like really creepy. So if you are wanting some adventures, these are not the kinds, trust me, that you want. I was happy I captured this and was able to tell you guys this story and showed it to you. But at the very time being, when I was there, I really was freaking out. I was, no joke. I mean, like, of course, I'm like the kind of person that's like, when there's something going on and something creepy or crazy or interesting, I'm always like, where's my camera? Like, I'm pulling it out, I'm filming everything. But yeah, so I wanted to share this story of getting lost in Santorini and finding our way back out and getting back to our place. We were so happy to be back. We were thinking we're gonna get stuck and stranded out here. We might get eaten by some crazy creatures or human beings. I don't know, like we were freaking out. We were just like, what is going on? But thankfully, thank you Jesus, we got back, we were alive, and everything was fine. So I'm glad you guys got to hear this story. I hope it was entertaining. I'm sorry if I freaked you guys out super bad, but I wanted to make it interesting too, you know, like, you know, if you're watching one of Gigi's videos, they've got to have some fun in it. So yeah, you guys have an awesome day. Watch out for my next video because my adventures continue.
Okay, this is how we park in Santorini, in this village that we're staying at in the caves.
Wow, what a night.
What do you think? What did you think about our adventure today?
So we had a beautiful, beautiful. What do I have there? a beautiful
bat.
dinner. Okay, it's just amazing. You know, just relaxed. We're like, okay, let's get home, go to bed. You know, all that. So then we're driving, and then the navigation took us to a totally different road, not the one we drove there, and it was literally on the cliffs in the middle of a desert, off-road. There is gravel. That's it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's kind of freaky. We all got our adrenaline rush.
Adrenaline rush.
And yeah, it was quite an experience.
That is quite an
Great
experience.
night. Great night.
George, what'd you think of it?
That was an adventure.
That was. Now you can be licensed off-roading in
I know,
in a little car. That's crazy.